بالأمس كانوا ملوكا في منازلهم، واليوم هم في بلاد الكفر عبدان. فلو تراهم حيارى لا دليل لهم، عليهم من ثياب الذل ألوان. فلو تراهم حيارى لا دليل لهم، عليهم من ثياب الذل ألوان.
Normalizing the low status of the ummah, compromising on every principle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to please the enemies of Allah, want this ummah in hunchback ruku' and sujood to their enemies. Everything is subject to compromise except criticizing the Tawhid of the West and the East in what they want, what those Tawhid want. They may fetch proof for that in the speeches of their Tawhid and their scholars, but not in the seerah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They want to normalize keeping us a weak, oppressed ummah when we're the best ummah and the leaders in charge of all the ummah. This is the deen of highness. This is the deen of glory and honor, even in what's perceived as the lowest of low times. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. Don't become weak. Don't falter. Don't grieve. Don't be sad. You're superior. You're victorious if you're a true believer. If you're a true believer. That verse was revealed, وَلَا تَهِنُوا, right after one of the most difficult times that the Sahaba endured against their enemies, after the battle of Uhud. Even in the most difficult times, Allah wants you to feel izzah. After what happened in Uhud, Allah says, وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ, you're superior, you're victorious. You don't compare a treaty that Allah called Al-Fath al-Mubin to surrenderous treaties with Zionists and crusaders compromising on the deen of Allah, normalizing with the enemies of Allah on lands that were irrigated with the blood and sweat of Sahaba to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You don't compare a treaty called Al-Fath al-Mubin to treaties in submission to the United Nations, submitting this honorable, noble ummah to the mercy of their enemies and the laws of the Tawhid. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't raise an ummah to see its woman in the courtyard of one of its holiest sites being beaten by the descendants of the swines, while the Tawhid run one after another in submission. يُسَارِعُونَ فِيهِمْ يَقُولُونَ نَخْشَىٰ أَن تُصِيبَنَا دَائِرَةٌ. They're all on their knees signing and begging in humiliation, normalizing treaties. You won't find justification for it in Sulh al-Hudaybiyah, as we've proven. Flip the pages in the seerah 4 years before to Ghazwat Bani Qaynuqah, or flip it forward 2 years to Mu'tah. Choose, pick and choose those or other ones to see what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would have done if a single woman was abused in the slightest way. Anywhere on the face of the earth, let alone in the courtyard of the site he was journeyed to from Al-Masjid al-Haram. Imagine he knew a woman or a child or a man was abused in the courtyard of the site he was journeyed from to Sidrat al-Muntaha.